We don't default to our best. We default to what we accept. What's up, family? Welcome back to the Stop Sinking Show, where we go from struggle to flow. This episode is for the people who are usually all or nothing. They like to call us extremists, obsessive, too much. And now, while I don't want to promote this as the best quality to have, and many times in my life, I have had to give myself permission to quit, to do the opposite, give myself permission to relax, and not measure my life in streaks. There is something really profound in the all or nothing mindset, though, that even if you introduce nuance, this particular part of this mindset is to keep captive and to not shed and to throw the baby out with the bathwater. At the core of what makes someone all or nothing is that they realize the importance of commitment and what happens if even a day passes without you keeping the commitment you have made. Even one day off, one break in your commitment, and you are now 99% committed. And 99% committed is much harder than 100% committed. Because as soon as you open the gate where you can allow yourself to try something one time, do something one time, or to not do something one time, the second that door opens, it also opens the door to all future negotiations with your commitments. As soon as you allow yourself to do it even once, it can now be justified to no end until all future times. This is why I advise anyone to not even try certain drugs. Sure, there are personalities who can float in and out of habits and patterns. They can recreationally drink or try party drugs and not get hooked onto them. But in my opinion, this is the minority of people. For the majority, as soon as you try a drug or allow yourself to cheat on your diet, for example, life doesn't feel the same without it. The one time becomes two times a week, becomes 2 times a day. It has a tendency to escalate or spiral downwards, however you want to look at it. Very seldom does let me do this one time stay as one time. It's just the fact of human nature. As soon as you open that door, open that gate, say yes one time, allowing that energy one time, it tries to make a home within us. It allows us to say, just one more time won't hurt. And before you know it, it creeps in enough times to stay with you and sleep on your couch. Just the invitation to certain things make it very difficult to part ways. And while we're on the topic of addiction and looking at it through that lens, the most pervasive of our addictions that we let in once, and then it degenerates the rest of our standing with ourselves, is our excuses. Making excuses is our greatest addiction. As soon as you make an excuse once that you get away with, that people let you off the hook for, that you allow yourself to accept, as soon as you allow it even once, it will pervade your entire being. You will skip the gym one more day. You will eat that junk food again. You will be late. You will be unprepared. You will justify. You will shift blame. You will use circumstances. You will exaggerate. As soon as you let yourself do it even once, you play with that fire inside of you, and it will burn away everything that you have built. One excuse at a time. One justification at a time. One casual evasion at a time. One lapse of accountability at a time. And before you know it, you went from opening that gate once to having a completely different character you look at in the mirror. And by that time, you can't even recognize yourself. You won't even be able to trace back the spiral all the way back to that one time you opened the gate. All because you said it's okay to slide once, and then it's okay again and again, and you continue to slide downwards and accelerate. Truth is, there are very few things you should be as serious about as your standards. If you compromise on your standards, no one else will uphold them for you. No one else will create the baseline that you don't fall below. That's on you. That's what you will be known for. You don't rise to meet your goals. You fall to your standards. We don't default to our best. We default to what we accept. The door opens to what you accept. Your standards then just adjust, open and shut behind you. And based on that, you either elevate or degenerate. The way to think about this is be prepared that whatever you do once, even once, will be repeated. So the next time you try something, ask yourself, can I sustain this forever? What would it be like if I did this for another 1,000 days? Where would my life end up? And if the answer to that leads you to realize that 1,000 days in a row of this behavior would not be a habit that would serve you, or worse, could damage your standing with yourself, then don't do it. Don't even once open that gate. And if that sounds extreme to you, I'll share one of my favorite Joey lyrics, and you decide what you want to identify with. He goes, I've been called everything, an extremist. Is that a bad thing, or what they really mean is anything I do, I mean it. And I won't let a person, place, or thing come between it. An opportunist, that's how they paint me. But if it only knocks once, can you blame me? You can call me an extremist. To me, that's a compliment. All that it means is I know the cost of opening the door. And so I am my greatest gatekeeper. And unless it's here to better me, it's no admission. I love you, family. Stay true always. I see you on the next show.